What's up, everybody? It is late afternoon. I got a late start on my video. I wanted to unwind a little bit. I don't know, like, I shouldn't need to. I don't know what's with my brain. It's all over the place. But, my plan for today is kind of just doing whatever. A lot more travel planning. I've been getting some help behind the scenes. You know who you are. I'm bad with names. Thank you very much for the assistance in the, sending me stuff that could help me along. I do appreciate that greatly. And, I'm just gonna make myself some food and, look into some more travel stuff. So let's have some fun with this. What's on the menu? It ain't legs. French toast. I love making French toast, and I have a very specific way of doing things. I was looking behind me to see if I had what I needed. Main thing that's important for my version of French toast: cinnamon sugar. It's a couple, like $1 or something. Not a deal. Got some eggs, got some milk. There's some sugar. Okay. Let's get started with this. A fork and this spatula. It didn't happen. You saw nothing. The eggs. I'll do that fork. There it is. Twist those around a little bit. Twist those around. Bring it around town. I might add an extra egg, actually, because that doesn't seem like a whole lot. Yeah, I'm gonna add one more. Just to be on the safe side. Come on. Whisk, 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 whisk. That should about do it there. Some milk. Stir that in. I know there's gonna be like that one person one of these days who'll be like, "You're doing it wrong! That's not how you're supposed to do that." So this is the way I do it. You can have your way, I'll have mine. Egg guts. All over my face. Oh well. Place it back in the fridge. Milk. And then cinnamon sugar. I had a lot of this because I do really like cinnamon sugar. My French toast, and kind of stir it in there a little bit. There we go. Now, while I've been kind of adding myself, I do add a little pinch to this, just for a little flavor. Stir it in a little bit there. A little bit more cinnamon sugar, because I'm a crazy person. And there we go. There's that mix. And now, there's my butter. I can't believe it's not margarine. I'm kidding. Honestly, like, I show so many different brands in this. it wouldn't surprise me if one was like, hey, do you want to make some money? And I'll be like, hell yeah. But at the moment, I am it. Anywho, my lack of, sponsors aside, due to low subscribers or whatever, but that aside, just gonna fire melt a little bit. And then I'll be back in a second to see what we started. So one thing I really like about, I can't believe it's not butter, using it like when I'm cooking, is it smells like a movie theater. Like, it actually smells really good. Butter's about melted. Take this fork out of here. Side. And got my bread. I'm unhealthy. I eat white bread. So sue me. Don't really sue me. I can't afford that. I'm just in a kind of a weird, giggly mood today, if you couldn't tell. I guess this is excited to be doing videos again. Like, I woke up immediately, I'm like, oh, what should I do today? And there we go. First one's in the pan. Look at that guy. Hanging out there with those delicious cinnamon. Yes. I'm a dork, what can I say? Put you guys back down. This is kind of, I don't know why I like cooking so much when I'm on video. Like, I don't do it very often, but I've always wanted to. I don't know, I guess it seems like I've got my own, like, cooking show or something. Oop. Can't zoom in on the fridge. That is brilliant. Oh, I could do a cooking show, actually. Cheap eats with Vine. Yes, that is definitely something I would do. Ooh. Ooh. I might even turn down that a little bit. That just went right past me. Try down a little bit. Oh, hell yes. Oh no, I swore on YouTube. While I'm cooking, I kind of want to talk a little bit about that, because this is something that's been kind of bugging me lately. Is this new thing on YouTube. They're like, oh, you can't swear because our advertisers don't like it. When did we become responsible to, watch other people, what should we say, around other people's kids? I mean, most YouTubers, as far as more are adults, like, if you're under a certain age and you appeal to a certain demographic, I get it. But if you're like me and you're just showing your daily life, and you swear like a sailor, and you're, like, on the daily, like I usually do when I'm not on video, it's very, very hard to not say something that would get people mad. And apparently it also affects, like, who can see your video or something? I don't know. Because, I realized that my, well, this might be my own fault, but I saw my Saints Row video that I did. It didn't really do as good as I would have hoped. Like, and, it did have a lot of raunchy stuff in it, which is fair. But at the same time, it's just like, daily videos that I do that have none of that do way better on YouTube. So is this just like an algorithm thing, or can someone explain that to me? Like, I'm actually really curious about it, and I'm still kind of a noob to this whole thing. Like, I've been on YouTube before, doing other types of videos, but I'm new to this vlog space kind of deal, where, things might be a little different. Where's my hand off? Got guts all over it. Which is a dumb thing for me to do, because I'm going to be doing more of this anyway, but, But, I'll get back to you guys once I'm done making these. And here we go. I made an extra piece because there was still stuff left over and I was hungry. And now we have this syrup. After I cut it into pieces because I am a child. Am I seriously like one of the only people I know that does this? Like I actually cut these into pieces. I know there's like everybody else I know in life like actually will like cut them as they put syrup on. I find that very inconvenient. So I basically cut it into like hatches, I guess, or I don't know what the term for this would be. Like I cut them into squares. A little bit more. Spread around. There we go. There's that. And you know what? Just because I don't really do it that often, I usually speed my stuff up. I wonder if I could do like a slow-mo thing with this. I should find out. And there we go. Hopefully that was an awesome slow-mo. If not, well, you just saw me pour syrup on this at normal speed, and I apologize. Alright, let's eat. Ooh, it smells nice and syrupy. It's a little darker than I usually make it, but it's still really good. Of course, got my ginger ale too. You know, the more I look at my videos, the more I kind of realize how just out there I am with some of the stuff I do. I'm literally sitting here eating French toast that I've cut into childlike pieces and drinking ginger ale while talking to a camera. This is the life I chose. But you know what? I'm happy with it. I'm actually really good at cooking, apparently. Like, I've always known I'm okay at cooking. It's really good. Well, that was delicious. Over rinsed plate. Especially syrup on it, like this stuff sticks really bad. And right measure. Woo, bubbles! Alright, that's done. Back to planning. Okay, so using roomtorio.com, not sponsored. Thank you for showing me this, by the way. I'm awful with names, I'm so sorry. Maria, I think is her name. And, you know, their system. Sorry if I get your name wrong or whatever. I looked into going from Arizona to Denver. Here's the thing. I appreciate this site. It actually is very helpful. The problem with it is, most of the time, it's basically like, oh, fly there. And my problem is, like, I don't hate flying. Like, okay, I hate flying. I'll put it like that. I'm scared of heights. So, It's not really like being afraid of heights, it's more being afraid of falling. Planes scare the shit out of me. I've been on a plane before, said I'd never do it again unless I had to. I'm kind of going back and forth with my brain. But, it's also the pricing. Planes are notorious for being extremely expensive. The one I am seeing on here, let me show you this real quick. Bring it around. Is this one right here. Amtrak Thruway Train Bus. 21 hours and 52 minutes. The bus and train thing is a little pricey. So we're gonna look at this one. Okay, so it'd be $2 to go to through the light rail. Change the transfer, it's $2 to $4. Wow, this is actually much cheaper. And this is where we have a problem. The Flagstaff Amtrak station, $65 to $100. Now I will say that's actually cheaper than taking a Greyhound. And it's an 11-hour ride. Jeez. And then you got Raton, Denver, which is 3 hours and 45 minutes by bus twice daily. 35 to 50. So that's not too terrible, actually. I could probably manage this if I play my cards right. Honestly, if I had saved my money and just did this from the start, I probably would have gotten somewhere a little easier. But like a dumb, I was focusing mainly on Greyhound, which is also notorious for being overpriced for what you get. But yeah, this one's not too bad. Like it starts off relatively cheap. But the problem I have is this $100 one, like 50, 35, whatever, I could handle that. 65 to 100 though, from at the Flagstaff Amtrak station. My god. Like, that's pretty crazy, actually. Walk for 4 minutes, approximately 1,220 feet to Raton. And, you know, one thing that does scare me about this kind of thing would be, you know, missing my flights. Ooh, Denver flights, only 49... Wait. Hold on. Let me check this really quickly. This is probably like an ad site or something. Compare the cheapest flights to Denver. But I don't want to fly. I'm terrified of this. I'll have to check this out later. I'm gonna bookmark that. Anyway, that seems like it's relatively useful to have on hand. So I'm gonna just... Oh, I don't have an account. Well, I guess I'm making one then. Okay, so I decided to do something on a whim, like I've been doing a lot lately. And I decided to check out what it would be like to go from here to Anchorage, which is incidentally where I dreamed of moving to. So the flights, obviously, are very expensive. Like, I'm not looking for a lot of these things. The ferry, obviously, is most pricey, being $1,204. What the hell? The driving one, though, actually isn't too bad. It's $350 to $550, which I thought would be like a lot more expensive, but that's actually not too terrible. It's like, I don't know, like a normal paycheck for someone who works like Walmart or something, which ain't bad. It's the approximate fuel cost. Price estimate does not include rental car fees and tolls. Obviously, I'd be like avoiding tolls and everything with this one, so that's actually very helpful for when I do head up there. But first things first, gotta get my license, get a car thing sorted, and then we'd be able to handle this one. So yeah, good to know. Well, that's just not fair. So, I checked out Arizona to Cali, because, you know, it's one of the places that I've been wanting to kind of visit for a while. Just to say that I went there. And it's also YouTuber Central, so I would feel a little bit more comfortable doing vlogs there, I think. Like, people probably don't judge as much. It's so much cheaper! Are you kidding me? It's literally like half the price if I take a bus. Ah, are you serious? Why is my homestay more expensive? Like, that's ridiculous. Clearly, I'm gonna have to really think about what all I get to do down there if I do decide to go. Because I'll be real with you, I'm not a beach person, necessarily. I burn like crazy. But I probably still would like to go down there and dip my feet in the water, so that's one thing. But, God, what else is there to do in California? Besides Disneyland, which, not yet. That's later. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Because it's a little bit of an issue. Fund-wise. Ooh. Oh, my thing almost fell over. But anyway, yeah, that's a very helpful site for me to have, because I like to travel. And honestly, what I want to do is find a cheap way of doing things. I know this sounds awful, but I feel like that's everybody in the world. Everybody wants to have the cheapest vacations, the cheapest trips, and that site is super duper helpful. I have seen a YouTuber, I don't really remember his name, but I was sent a playlist of this guy who went from, I believe, somewhere in the UK to New York to Los Angeles, I believe, with no money. As much as I'd love to do that, and it seems like a fun idea, I did have a slight problem with a few things that happened in that video. Like, I respect the guy for doing that, because that's a hell of a challenge. I don't have the subscriber base to rely on that, like, kind of the falling back on people helping him kind of deal. I'm not well known enough, which, you know, it's not a bad thing that I'm not well known. Like, I'm not constantly getting stopped in the street or anything. Not that I would care if I was. I'd actually be flattered. But, you know, I don't have, like, that safety net of, oh, hey, I can just talk to my people who watch me and they can let me stay with them or something. And that in and of itself is a little weird to me, personally. Like, nothing, I'm not throwing shade, it's just weird to me. On top of that, I feel like it's also slightly a safety thing, given my current, like, situation. As a trans person, like, I think of things a little differently. And it's not... Ooh, excuse me. My throat's kind of acting up from the sugar, but... As a trans person, you kind of think about your safety more than you do about other things. Which is why I'm always careful when I'm in public and stuff, and I'm not gonna try to start trouble with anybody or raise a fuss or anything. I just kind of just go about my day normally. Which is why I started doing this, because this is my life. This is what I do. Yeah, what I do. But anyway, like, as much as I'd love to do what he did, it's just not something that I feel comfortable with. One, because I would have to rely on the generosity of total strangers, which, in my experience, has been very limited. I've met a lot of generous people, don't get me wrong, but I feel like a lot of that was because of that popularity. Maybe if I get to, like, a big enough point with this channel, I'll do, like, a crazy challenge or something. I'm not gonna do anything, like, life-threatening. I'm definitely not gonna sneak into places. I'm not stupid. Like, I know that I'd get in trouble because I am clumsy, and I would mess things up very badly and get myself in a lot of trouble. I know my brain. But yeah, I think that's one of the main goals for this channel right now, is get to a point where I can travel freely and do videos all over the place, because that just sounds like such a fun idea. It's such a fun idea. My voice still got darn there. But it sounds like a fun idea. To just go to different places, see things, go hiking wherever I can, go fishing. That's still something I need to do. I need to go buy a fishing rod later. But as it stands right now, like, I'm getting by okay. I'm not worried about anything. But I feel like I'm a little bit in a rut at the moment, where I'm trying to figure out creative things to do. But, I do have ideas for videos. It's not like I don't have any idea of what I'm doing. Just, I want to do more, because I love making videos. I love going on adventures and everything. I'm feeling better, so clearly I'm going to do that soon. I've been teasing it for a while about going to I think it's the Phoenix Zoo. I need to look at a bus schedule for that, and I need to, or a tram schedule, so I can head up there, because obviously I don't drive, I walk places, or get rides places. So, the goal for today, this is my personal goal, this is something I'm starting to do, setting a personal goal every day. Even if it's something small, like looking up a schedule. I'll look up a schedule, look up pricing, and make a day. Because I need to go early. I've already looked at the times for it the other day, and I don't know how to memorize times so well. But, it's like, it opens like 10 a.m. So, the idea is pretty much set. Make my way down to Phoenix, which I've never been to. I probably will get lost, and I'm terrified of that idea. And just spend a day somewhere, you know, videotaping something I haven't seen yet. I also want to say sorry, my vlogs have been kind of sporadic. It's been a little hard getting back on the horse here. Like, I still feel a little bit under the weather. Like, I'm not in any pain anymore. I feel pretty good. It's just getting my brain back on the schedule of, hey, you got a video to do today, you know, and it should be fun for me. I don't want to just do a talking video most of the time, because that's boring. You know, I want to do things. And obviously I want to do like crafts and stuff. I have some ideas for that. I want to do a drawing video. Tried to do that, couldn't figure out a way to set it up. I thought about doing a music thing where I start making songs on a video, but hit or miss on that. I have a few plans, but more than anything, I want this to be fun, not just for me, but for anybody who watches them. Because, you know, we're not a very big channel yet. Like, this is not just my channel, it's our channel. Like, we run this. Like, you guys are part of this too. I don't have a name for you guys. That's later down the road. I'm not going to concern myself with it. I just, like, consider you guys my friends, along with me on an adventure. Even if it's just sitting at home making French toast and talking to a camera and looking up, like, prices and things. But honestly, I like this kind of simple thing. It's nice to just kind of sit back sometimes and look at things from a different perspective of, you know, it doesn't always have to be an adventure. Some days you just gotta do stuff from home. Especially when it's as hot as it is here. Like, ugh, my goodness. But, that's pretty much where I stand on this whole thing. I'm gonna keep doing this just because I enjoy it. And, you know, money will come when money comes. Like, obviously I'm not... If I worry about it, it keeps it from coming to me. You know, that kind of thing. So, I try not to worry too much about it. But, that's honestly just my little rant for today, and I'm sorry I kind of went off on a tirade. But yeah, life's pretty good, and I'm living life. In the words of one of my favorite YouTubers, Mr. Safety, Corey Williams, I'm not crazy, I'm living. And I want to, as crazy as it sounds, I kind of want to get that tattooed on my arm or something, because that's literally my philosophy. I'm not crazy, I'm not out of my mind, I'm just living. We're living. This is life. And I'm glad you're a part of it. You guys are a part of this. So thank you. Well, can't say I saw that pop up anytime that I've been here. Guess I'm not going anywhere today. Seriously, if you guys are in Arizona, keep an eye out for this sort of thing. Like, stay safe. Actually, if you're anywhere and you see something like this pop up, seriously, get out of the frickin' open and get somewhere under cover. These things are not fun. Anywho, so I was looking at the zoo prices, and my god, general admission at the gate is $24.95 for an adult. That's actually more than I used to pay at the Denver Zoo, which is like 18 bucks. Like, it used to be 13 actually. I think about it. Like, I think it's like 18 for summer and 13 for the rest of the year at the Denver Zoo, and now it's 24 here. I mean, I'll still pay it to, you know, get into the zoo, but they also have these other things like the total experience ticket. It includes zoo admission, 4D theater, safari cruiser, stingray bay, camel ride, and endangered species carousel. Alright, this part that kind of confused me a little bit though. 1 visit / ride per venue. Carousel is unlimited, so basically it means for everything except for the carousel, you only get 1. I don't know. Like, that's weird. Would I really want to pay like 40 bucks just to get that? I mean, a little bit. Not available online. You can purchase at the zoo. If you purchase your admission tickets online, you value or total experience ticket at the zoo. Stop in front desk. So it costs 15 bucks to upgrade it if you buy it online. I mean, $22.95 ain't bad for an online price. Oh boy. This might be something I have to do anyway, because generally I have never been to the zoo here, and I'm really curious how it looks. Yeah, this might be the plan for either tomorrow or the day after. I don't know yet. We'll see. Well, I was batting my lip with my dog. Hey buddy. Dusty dog. Bubba's. Easy Bubba dog. Oh, my puppa dog. He's had his face, he's camera shy. Oh. Anyway, like I was gonna say, that's about all I got for today. I know it wasn't the most exciting thing, but like I said, I woke up late, and you know, with the dust storm coming in, I don't really have anything planned aside from probably playing video games some more, like I've been doing pretty much since I woke up. Aside from like the food stuff that I did. So I apologize for a shorter vlog. It's gonna change soon, I promise. I'll do longer stuff soon. But you know, this is kind of just life. Sometimes life isn't exciting. It's kind of boring, and I'm learning that. Anyway, thank you so much for stopping by. I greatly appreciate it. I always do. And if you like this video, subscribe, all that good kind of stuff. You know, it'd make me smile. If you want to. You know, like, I don't ever want to force your hand or nothing, but I would greatly appreciate it. And, you know, leave me some ideas in the comments or something that you think I could do. That'd be fun. And, as always, you're beautiful, you're valid, and you're important. Don't let anybody ever tell you you're not, because that is very, very, very important to everyone up here and to me. And I'll see you in the next video that I make. So until then, goodbye.
I'm strange, and I like it, that's just the way I am. I can't change, I can't hide it, that's just the way I am. Might as well get over it, but don't try to understand. I'm strange, and I like it, just the way I am. From a whisper to a shout, I'm what the buzz is all about. Everybody's bugging out, now I've only just begun. They can riddle my...
You know, I don't really need a foot warmer. Dork. I love ya. Oh, good baby dog. What a lazy little butt.